What a game of football, guys. Roony Bardghji. Man like Roony Bardghji and Dro. What a goal. Honestly, guys, what a game of football. That second half, what I saw resembled football. That first half wasn't convincing, but that second half, what a game of football. Barcelona are back, and honestly, I'm so excited. Let's get straight into it. Make sure to stay till the end. Make sure to smash up the likes. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also get in the comment section down below because finally, we had to wait so long. It feels like it's been forever since that game against Athletic Bilbao at the end of the season at San Mamés. But guys, Barcelona, we are back in action. Legitimately, we are back. Hansi Flick, he put out that lineup with Fermin Lopez, right? With Rafinha, with Ferran Torres, with Lamine Yamal. And honestly, guys, I do have to say, let's get straight into it because the first half, the starters, outside of Lewandowski and Jules Koundé, you would say those are the starters. But you know what I would say, and Frenkie de Jong? What I would say is that the first team, that first half, wasn't actually that good. We looked very rusty. You could tell that it's been the first game in a long time. You know, it looked every part of a preseason game. You know, I saw Pedro and, you know, guys like Lamine Yamal not looking that sharp. In my opinion, guys, in that first half, correct me if I'm wrong, Eric García was immense. That was one thing I was very proud of. Eric García, my new goalkeeper at FC Barcelona, our goalkeeper, replacing Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Eric García looked serious, guys. He had a couple saves. The goal that he conceded even, you know, he had a 1v1 save to make. Eric García looks legit. That first half, he had like 3 or 4 very impressive saves. You know, I want to also say Eric García, once again, stepping up when, you know, I know it's preseason, but the team wasn't playing well. Eric García gets the first goal. We start playing a bit better. I also think that Gavi played pretty good. I feel like Gavi, Eric García, and Eric García were the only guys that played good in the first half. But guys, in the second half, the good part, I do want to move on to that because in the second half, we played so much better. Honestly, Hansi Flick, I don't know what he told them at halftime. I don't know if he told guys like Dro, guys like, you know, Roony Bardghji, guys like even Marcus Rashford made his debut, right? And he was like, yo, this is your opportunity. Impress me. And the players, honestly, I just have to say it. I think that in the second half, Barcelona looked a lot more hungry. You know, it didn't feel like, I feel like in the first half, maybe Rafinha, Ferran, what do they have to prove? Honestly, they're first team players for sure. They're going to stay at Barcelona. But in the second half, a lot of these guys, Rashford, Bardghji, Joffrey Torrance, we're going to talk about that really soon. But a lot of these guys have something to prove. Even Casado, he lost his spot to Frenkie de Jong right last season. So many of these guys, the hunger was there. The pressing was better. On the ball, we were making way less mistakes. Bro, Szczesny had to do nothing. Szczesny, honestly, he could have been relaxing on a beach because legit, no attacks. Vissel Kobe did not get a sniff in that second half. We played so well and controlled the game. And I do want to get straight to the positives. Guys, the first positive that I do want to talk about is man like Joffrey Torrance. What a debut. What a player. Honestly, you know what? Jan Laporta, Hansi Flick, it makes sense why we're not so bought in on buying a left back like Grimaldo. Because if Joffrey Torrance can play like this 80% of the time, what a player he is. Honestly, the guy's physical. He's tall. Bro, he's more adventurous than I would even say, obviously, Gerard Martin, but even Balde, you know, this guy's taking players on, and it feels like he times his run perfectly. I'm not going to lie, he has that over Balde. He's not better than Balde. Balde has proven a lot, but I can see why Hansi Flick and Jan Laporta rate this kid. This kid is good. You know, he's definitely got a future here. I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know if he's going to be over Gerard Martin, but man, listen, Gerard Martin, if Joffrey can keep on playing well, and Gerard Martin, we sell him to the Premier League, I wouldn't be too opposed to that. Honestly, I really wouldn't. Joffrey played that well, guys, honestly. But I do want to move on and speak about Marcus Rashford. That's the guy that I do want to speak about. Because Marcus Rashford, in my opinion, he looked very sharp. Yeah, he didn't score, but anybody who has 2 eyes and watched the game could have seen that Marcus Rashford, he was a threat. He almost scored. Fair enough, he didn't, right? Almost got an assist to Lewandowski. Should have weighed the pass a little bit better. Maybe Lewandowski could have got there, but, you know, old man could have get there. But once again, Rashford, I'm seeing things. I could see why Hansi Flick wanted him. I could see that Hansi Flick, he has a plan for Marcus Rashford. Once again, Hansi Flick is a serious manager. This guy, whenever he gets an attacker, they always do well. Gnabry, Coman. We saw all those guys. Perisic at Bayern, at Barcelona, Rafinha, Yamal, right? All these guys, Ferran Torres, Lewandowski. I think Rashford's going to be next up. If I see just getting into that same areas once again with more sharpness, he's going to score goals. He just will. Football's a simple game. If you keep on getting into the good positions, you will score goals. But I also want to speak about man like Roony Bardghji, the guy who ultimately, he scored the game winner. He's not afraid to shoot. That's what I noticed. Roony Bardghji, whenever he gets the opportunity to shoot, he takes it. And you know what? At Barcelona, oftentimes we complain, Dani Olmo or Pedro or Frankie de Jong, these guys, they don't shoot enough, even Gavi and Casado. But Roony Bardghji, he's a guy that he has his eye on goal. I saw enough. I was sold enough. Today, I noticed Roony Bardghji, whenever he gets an opportunity to shoot, best believe that guy, he's going to shoot. He's going to pull the trigger. And what a goal. First time, Robert Lewandowski, great composure, saw the pass, laid it off, and Roony Bardghji, first time, exactly what I'm talking about. That is why many fans, they woke up. And, there was also a delay with the game, guys. A lot of people, they struggled to watch the game. It wasn't just me. A lot of people, they paid money. And Barcelona, they had a problem with that. They got to fix that up for the next preseason game, by the way. But I do want to speak on man like Dro, Pedro Fernández. What a goal. Legitimately, what a goal. Guys, this guy, Dro, I've made videos about him. I said I compared him to Pedro, the way that he's so silky, tidy on the ball. We've seen it at times, the way that he can dribble out of pressure. Today, legitimately, Dro, he's a good player. The guy, he's very technical. Filipino descent. That guy is a good player. And Dro today, he absolutely took his opportunity. He told Hansi Flick, you know what? Hey, don't count me out. I know Casado's there. I know Frankie's there. I know Pedro's there and Dani Olmo and all the rest, Fermin Lopez. But hey, Hansi Flick, look at me. What a goal he scored. That is not an easy goal. Volley, half volley, whatever you call it. Dro scored bro, that's a legitimately impressive goal. That's not an easy goal. And once again, I do have to say it. La Masia, a lot of rival fan bases, they always say that we overhype our players. Once again, I think this guy's got something. I really do. This is not hype. I think that Dro has got something. I really believe it. I think that Dro, honestly, what a player we got. And you know what? When I'm seeing Dro, when I'm seeing Joffrey, even guys like Rashford, I know he's not a youngster, right? We got Roony Bardghji. I can't wait for the next preseason game, honestly. Because the way that Joffrey played today, the way that Dro played today, right? The way that Eric García played today, I can buy into that. I need to see more of that, honestly. But guys, listen, is there anything else that I missed? Eric García, amazing debut. Roony Bardghji, great debut. Joffrey, great debut. Dro, great debut. Guys, are we really that mad? Outside of that, we only scored 3 goals, and that first half was a bit spooky. Honestly, that second half saved the day. And listen, at the end of the day, the Japan tour, I believe, has ended. The chaos in Japan has ended, and Barcelona were off to Korea. Guys, I cannot wait for the next preseason game. What I saw today in that second half, I can buy into that. Guys, smash up the likes. Get in the comment section down below. Let me know, who was your man of the match? Honestly, for me, I'm still giving it to Eric García. I know Roony Bardghji and Dro, they captured the emotions, right? The headlines. But I still think Eric García, without him, it could have went the other way. And also, guys, let me know what else. If you disagree, if you agree, if you want to add a take, get in the comment section. I'll get to you guys in the comments. Smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, road to 2K subs. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Visca Barça.